Girl, I know Lori Harvey can be messy sometimes, but people are really talking after Damson Idris started getting dragged online for coming off too feminine to some viewers. There are whole threads blowing up right now, with people flat out claiming Damson is secretly on the DL, and they're picking apart everything from his hand gestures to his calm personality, his luxury fashion vibe, and even the way he used to look at Lori during interviews and public appearances. Some folks have been saying for a long time that the relationship looked more like a business move than real romance, with people calling it a PR couple from day one. But now things are getting even messier because rumors are flying that Lori herself may have joked about Damson's energy behind closed doors with people in her circle. Allegedly, that's what has the internet going wild right now. People are now questioning whether that rumored 2026 reunion was ever genuine or if it was just another image move that completely backfired. And if Lori really was laughing about his mannerisms, a lot of fans are saying that only adds more suspicion that the chemistry never felt authentic off camera. Now, personally, I'm just seeing a stylish and confident young man who likes fashion and carries himself differently than the typical Hollywood tough guy image, but the internet has been running with these conversations nonstop. So let's get into what people have been saying, and you can decide for yourself. A lot of viewers started side-eyeing the relationship from the very beginning, especially after Damson and Lori seemingly confirmed they were dating back on January 13th, 2023. The reactions online were mixed almost instantly because some people felt the connection looked forced, while others thought the pairing came out of nowhere. What really made people suspicious was Damson's history with his longtime ex. At the time, many fans pointed out that he supposedly had not fully moved on from the woman he had been with since he was 18 years old for nearly a decade. That alone had people saying the timing with Lori felt strange. And Damson didn't exactly calm the rumors down either because he openly admitted the door with his ex was not completely closed. He revealed they still talked every single day and even said that anybody he dates moving forward would basically have to accept that his ex would remain in his life. Whew, the internet definitely had a lot to say about that.
Really good friends. I was with her for a very long time. I met her when I was 18 years old. Who knows, man? Who knows what could happen in the future? You know, she's very much still in my life. We talk like every single day. It's so funny, you know, people struggle to keep relationships with their exes, but I am at a place in my life now where everyone I meet, I want them to be in my life forever. Because I realized so many people are coming into my life, taking my energy, hearing my dreams, hearing my stories, and then they're gone. And now they're telling that to the world. So I want people to stay in my life so I can keep that loyalty. And I made that decision with her, you know, and I know that's a woman that I'm gonna know forever. So regardless of what happens in my love life, every relationship just has to deal with.
Well, according to a lot of people online, Damson being with Lori Harvey actually made perfect sense from a PR angle. Before Damson entered the picture, Lori had already been connected to Future, who many people see as the face of toxic masculinity, and then she went through that huge public breakup with Michael B. Jordan. So rumors started spreading that her team wanted her next relationship to look calmer, safer, and more polished for the public eye. And in the middle of all that, Damson showed up with a softer image, a luxury fashion style, and a more emotional personality than the typical celebrity guy people are used to seeing. But according to critics online, that same soft energy is exactly what made people start questioning him in the first place. Some viewers even claimed his vibe came across too feminine for their expectations of a leading man. At the same time, people also said the relationship benefited Damson because there had already been gossip floating around online about his personal life. And when celebrities face rumors or speculation, fans often assume public relationships are meant to redirect attention. So once Damson and Lori became official, a lot of people instantly started treating him like Hollywood's newest ladies' man, no matter what online critics were saying about his behavior or body language. But social media didn't stop there because people started analyzing every little thing Damson did around Lori. Some posts even claimed he seemed more focused on styling and fixing outfits during appearances. There were jokes online saying he looked more like one of the girls getting ready for prom, instead of the superstar boyfriend standing beside her. The comments got brutal fast. There were also viral conversations about moments where Damson was seen carrying Lori's bag or standing closely beside her during photos. Some people online viewed those actions as harmless and respectful, while others unfairly tried to label them as feminine. And once fans started breaking down pictures frame by frame, they began overanalyzing things like who leaned toward who tilted their head first, and who looked more relaxed in photos together. Honestly, a lot of these reactions seemed more rooted in internet stereotypes about masculinity than anything else. But that definitely didn't stop the debates from exploding across social media. Basically, all of that only pushed the rumors even harder online. People started combining the feminine energy conversations with the DL speculation. And then came the biggest theory of all, that the relationship between Damson and Lori was never fully real and was more of a Hollywood arrangement from the start. Damson and Lori officially split in November 2023, with both of them saying they wanted to focus on their own paths and personal growth. But then things got messy again because by late 2025 and early 2026, the two suddenly started being seen together again. And almost immediately, social media started screaming that they had renewed the contract for PR purposes. According to internet gossip, some people believed the reunion was meant to clean up both of their public images while also distracting from the rumors surrounding Damson's personal life that had resurfaced online. But instead of calming things down, fans say the reunion only made the speculation even louder. One moment that really had social media in chaos was when Damson and Lori were photographed sharing a very intense kiss on a balcony in Paris. Some fans thought it looked romantic and genuine, while others immediately started overanalyzing every detail of their appearance together. A lot of the conversation online focused less on the kiss itself and more on Damson's fashion choices, posture, and overall energy during those public outings. People especially started talking about his luxury Prada looks, his calm and polished style, and the way he carried himself during Fashion Week appearances in cities like London and Milan. Some internet users even picked apart the way he walked in paparazzi videos, describing his stride as too smooth or too graceful based on their own ideas of masculinity. Others pointed to moments during Prada and Tommy Hilfiger events in early 2026 where Damson appeared expressive with his hands while laughing or reacting during conversations. Social media users kept reposting clips of him touching his chest, covering his face while smiling, or using relaxed gestures during interviews and appearances. That led to another huge debate online because some people argued that traditional alpha body language is usually more stiff and dominant, while Damson's personality came across more fluid, stylish, and emotionally expressive. Of course, plenty of people pushed back against those assumptions too, saying confidence and fashion sense do not define someone's personal life. And on top of all that, another topic people kept bringing up was Damson's friendship with Tyler, the Creator.
You're seemingly good friends with Tyler, the Creator. I'm wondering, is his public persona accurate as to who he actually is as a person?
Spot on. Sorry, Tyler. Spot on. Spot on. He's hilarious. You'll introduce Tyler to someone important. And then randomly, he'd be like, yeah, me and Damson take bubble baths together. And you're like, whoa, no, we don't. He's just like that, man.
Like Tyler, the Creator, he's like,
bars.
Yeah.
Literally bars.
He's like, yo, man, when I first watched that show, I had no idea you was from here.
See, people online have been side-eyeing Damson's friendship circle for a while now. One name that constantly gets brought into the conversation is Tyler, the Creator. Since Tyler has always been known for playful, unpredictable, and emotionally open lyrics, some fans started questioning why Damson seemed so comfortable around that creative crowd. And of course, social media did what it always does. People started reading way too deeply into every interaction, every event appearance, and every photo. Some were asking, are they just close friends or is there more behind the vibe? While others argued that people were simply projecting stereotypes onto Damson because he doesn't fit the usual hard guy celebrity image. Then things got even messier when rumors spread that Lori allegedly ended things with Damson because he was too nice. Whew! Online critics immediately took that phrase and ran with it, treating it like code for him not having the super aggressive alpha energy people often associate with Lori's past relationships. But honestly, a lot of people defending Damson are saying the internet is stuck on outdated ideas of masculinity. It's 2026, and not every man is trying to act tough, emotionless, or intimidating 24/7. Some people believe Damson simply represents a more modern version of confidence, calm, expressive, fashionable, and emotionally aware. And let's be real, just because a man enjoys skincare, luxury fashion, or showing affection in public doesn't automatically mean something deeper is going on. A lot of fans have pointed out how strange it is that people constantly complain about toxic behavior from men, but the second someone appears softer or more respectful, they suddenly become the target of non-stop jokes and speculation online. Supporters of Damson have also argued that being comfortable with softer energy does not take away from someone's masculinity at all. If anything, they say it can show confidence because the person is not trying to force some fake tough guy image just to impress people on the internet. Plus, Damson comes from the worlds of acting and high fashion, where creativity, expression, and style are a huge part of the culture. In those spaces, confidence often looks very different from the traditional stereotypes social media keeps trying to push. So maybe Damson isn't soft at all? Maybe he's just evolved, and the internet still hasn't caught up yet. Personally, I'm not even that focused on the whole feminine energy debate. What really has people talking is the possibility that Lori herself might be helping fuel these conversations behind the scenes. And people started connecting the dots after all those breakup rumors exploded online. Remember when Lori jumped onto her Instagram stories wearing a face mask in bed, basically warning everybody that she was ready to sue over false narratives? That moment had blogs going crazy. But while Lori was talking about lawyers and fake stories, paparazzi photos were already circulating showing Damson looking very comfortable around 21-year-old TikToker Avari Lanai out in Los Angeles. That alone sent social media into detective mode, but fans noticed even more clues afterward. Despite Lori publicly denying rumors at first, people quickly spotted that she had unfollowed Damson on Instagram and wiped their reunion pictures from her page completely. And yes, that included those super viral balcony kiss photos from Paris Fashion Week back in March 2026. Once the pictures disappeared, the theories got even louder. Some fans started wondering if the breakup didn't happen on Lori's terms and whether there was still tension behind the scenes. And according to internet gossip, people think one of the quickest ways to damage a male celebrity's heartthrob image is by letting rumors about his masculinity spread unchecked. So now critics are saying that all the he's too nice and he's too feminine conversations may have done serious damage to Damson's image as this smooth leading man bachelor Hollywood was trying to push. In the eyes of some fans, if those narratives keep growing, Lori technically gets the last laugh without ever having to say anything directly herself. Messy work if true, but at the same time, none of us truly know what happened behind closed doors, and social media has a habit of turning assumptions into full-blown facts overnight. At the end of the day, Damson still has supporters who believe people are unfairly judging him just for being expressive, stylish, and different from the stereotypical celebrity mold. But what do you think about all this drama? Do you think Lori could really be fueling these rumors, or is the internet just reaching again? And what are your thoughts on Damson getting clowned online for being too feminine? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you want more celebrity drama, messy Hollywood breakdowns, and viral internet tea coming your way.